Or like all the girls behind you want to rip off your clothes. Now that's a reason to run. What made you think of that example? You're right. That last one wouldn't be so terrible. Fucking voracious lesbians in this school. Holy hell. Lesbians always be up in my grill. Always wanting some of this. That's not what I meant. Come on, we gotta line up. Alright, I can do this. There's nothing to it. I do it every other day in gym class. Ready? Set. Fuck. Ah, this is so much tighter than usual. What? Some of the underclassmen are real base. Quick. Finally, most of them have fallen behind. There's just one on my heels, though. It doesn't look like she's been giving me... And of course... E. Selena's in the lead. Whoa, she just tripped. Stop and... Fuck her! She was trying to get up all in my man body. I'm gonna finish the race. I can't stop. Hope she's okay, but this is a race. And you tried to grope me. That's not cool. I'm not gonna fly. I'm not gonna help you up. Selena's probably been on the team every year. I never have. I have to prove myself. She'll be back up and on her feet in a few seconds. No hair, she's probably beat me. Still probably beat me. Can't believe I actually came in first out of everyone here. What happened to Selena? She broke her ankle! Congratulations, Shoji. Oh, nope. She didn't break her ankle. Oh, are you okay? I'm fine. I just scraped my hand a little. Well, that and maybe my pride. I'm sorry. Saw you go down, but it's fine. What kind of competitor would you be if you didn't try to win? Anyway, I think we'll both get on the team. I still managed to come in third. How did you pull that off? Anyway, I'll see you during the track meetings, right? We don't even know that yet. See you around. That track meet was enough excitement for me this week. Miss Rowan read the new track team members' names over the intercom the next morning. Selena and I both made it. Oh, the track meet that we just went to, like literally 10 seconds ago. Cut. Selena and I both made it. Since then, we've been having meetings pretty regularly. Between that and the gym, I'm pretty worn out. Glad it's Friday already. Just one more day of classes, and I can actually rest for a couple days. May I please have your announcements for the morning attention? May I please have your attention for the morning announcements? As many of you are aware, our festival weekend is quickly approaching. Festival weekend? I haven't heard about this. Well, you go to school in Japan. That's kind of like a common thing in all the animes I've watched. Anime has never steered me wrong before this. So, setting up a booth or exhibition can earn you extra grade points. You have 1 week to prepare, so please, make use of the weekend. Festival begins next Friday, prior to our first term break. Further information will be provided in handouts, which can be obtained via class representative of this class. I don't know why I worded it that way. Please review these for submission guidelines. I look forward to your many wonderful submissions. Let's make this year's festival our best one yet. I'm sure Hoshi will have to participate. He doesn't really need the extra credit, but it would be expected of her. I don't really need any extra points either, and I don't know what I would put together if I did. Doesn't look too specific, but I skipped that. As long as there's some kind of academic or school-related topic, keep the handout, but I don't think I'll be doing anything for it. I'd rather focus on my studies. Gonna have to do something, apparently. Shoji, you heard the announcement this morning, right? About the festival? Yes, that one. If you're working alone, it's a really big project to finish in a week. On top of schoolwork, I was wondering if you wanted to lend a hand. Not to worry though, I already started preparing the materials since I knew it was coming up. Of course you did. So I just need some help putting the actual booth together. There are actual prizes for the best exhibit, but really, I just want to make an impression. A good exhibit reflects well on the class, even if it is a school-wide event. Stop putting Oxford hyphens everywhere! The competition really never stops. Never really stops. Unfortunately, you would be right in that assessment. So in the interest of our class, and in time, and my own sanity, I'd really appreciate your help. No surprise there, either. You'll help me, won't you? Oh, we better hurry and get to the gym. Do you know what we're doing there today? I'll make you copies of our festival materials afterwards. Wait, I didn't even have to agree. Oh well, it's not like I have anything better to do than help Hoshi. Hey Shoji, what are you doing in this girl's changing room? How dare you? Just finished changing? Barely, that could have been bad. Listen, I'm glad I caught you. I wanted to ask you something. Listen, bitch. Just step off my man body and go stalk someone else with your voracious lesbian attitude. Oh, it's about the festival. I don't take my words back at all, though. You know about the festival coming up, right? We have to pick up what we want to make an exhibit on. And if you weren't already planning on doing one, I thought we could make one about track and field. It's fitting since we're both on the team, right? That would be really cool. If we do it well enough, it might show up all those other sports who think they're better than us. Just because we don't use a ball doesn't mean we're not. Running is kind of a dumb sport. If you think about it, you're just running. Hey, I'm just bitter. Maybe you're just thirsty as fuck. Still, I'd love to hear any ideas you have for it. We'd better go though. I don't want to end up doing gym in my underwear. See you out there. Wait, I'm supposed to help both of them? No, fuck the voracious lesbian. Help the student council president. Student council president. The class rep. I got my games mixed up. Oh god, I'm having flashbacks. To mute people angrily doing sign language at me. And people screaming at me because they don't know how to control their voice. Oh no, I'm going to be late for gym. Well, later than normal. For both Selena and Hoshi asked me to help with their projects. They didn't mention it again. But now, I just woke up to 2 messages on my phone. How did these people get my phone number? They both want me to meet them after class today and help. I don't have to favor either one of them, but what choice do I have? So, who do I help? Fuck! Selena is the thirsty lesbian, so I'm gonna help Hoshi. Hoshi did ask me first, and she already has a lot of responsibilities being class rep. I should help her. Thank you for agreeing to help me with this. I decided to focus on an academic topic, but I also wanted something that's going to attract people's attention. So I'm documenting the difference in nonverbal communication between men and women. I think it'll work because I can approach it from an educational standpoint, but it'll have lots of visuals because dumb people love infographics. We can use body language as examples from popular boy band singers, though I don't know too much about those. We could also have a poster called "What's He Trying to Tell You?" That should be really popular with the girls, and if it's academically based, the teachers should approve. Well, I am the perfect model candidate then for this sad academic study. I won't tell you why, but I just am. Because I, as someone rudely called me earlier, am a butch. I'm gonna go punch her later if I see her again. But why this topic of all things? If she suspects my body language too hard, inspects it too hard, she might just find out! I never even thought about something like that. Is it really all that different between genders? That can certainly be part of the hypothesis. From what general knowledge I have about the subject, yes. But I haven't actually studied it. So you're lying then! Can you help me research it? No? I already agreed, so I guess I don't have a choice. Just say no! Sure, I'm not where to start. If we have time, it would be good to conduct some research of our own. By stalking boys? Good plan. For now, though, let's head to the library. Fucking Oxford commas, Oxford hyphens, Oxford Oxfords. I'm sure we can find credible articles that have been published. Can we just use a search engine? Of course not! We need academic articles, and not a top 10 list from some random blog. I wonder if everyone else is putting in this much effort. The whole school is talking about upcoming festivals. It's a nice change of pace from worrying about tests and exams. But there's still something I can't stop worrying about. The fact that both Selena and Hoshi expect me to help them today. I don't like having to choose between them, but their projects are too different. I'd be useless if I tried to help them both at the same time. We'd never get anything done. Who should I help today? Fuck Selena! Help Hoshi again. Really glad you showed up. Can you do me a favor? Can you look at these pictures and tell me what you think people are feeling? The faces have been blurred out, so you can't see the expression at all. You have to tell strictly from their posture. Since I'm doing a study of body language, I'm making this into a game of sorts. It'll be informational, but fun too. People can see how good they are at reading body language. Sure, I can look these over. Also, make sure to note the difference between male and female body languages. Remember, kids,
the only difference between screwing around and science is writing it down.
That's the hypothesis of the whole exhibit, so we need to include it in all aspects of the booth. This doesn't seem too hard. Then we need to make copies of these pictures for everyone in the school, just in case. Now that it's the middle of the week, the projects are all over the place. Some of the girls who were procrastinating are now in a panic. Bet they're the ones who need extra points the most. The tension is pretty high. I hope Hoshi and Selena are both doing okay. Now that I think of it, I haven't told either of them I was going to help today. Who should I help today? Fuck Selena. It's hard to believe it's Wednesday already. I stayed up so late doing homework last night, I can barely concentrate. Damn it, woman! You're the spearhead of this operation. On a positive note, however, I have most of the exhibit's research completed. Oh, that's nice. Can you help me glue these pictures onto the poster board? Oh, yeah, sure, that's easy. Sure, no problem. So, which one do you think is the cutest? Everyone in the school is a fucking lesbian. What did I get myself into? What? Which of these boys? Oh, okay, never mind. I take it back. You're pretty cool, Hoshi. Take back what I said. Which of these boys? To attract people to my body language exhibit, I used celebrities from popular boy bands. Which do you think is the cutest? Faces are blurred out. But you know what they look like, don't you? Just from the bodies? Isn't that a little creepy if I do? I don't really follow that kind of thing. I don't have much of an opinion, really. Really? Neither do I. But I know a lot of the other girls talk about it a lot. Thought maybe you did too. No, not really. Shoji? You've glued your hand to the poster. So I have. This is the last day to work on the exhibit for the festival. I heard rumors about some girls not getting any sleep because they worked through the night. I hope neither Hoshi nor Selena had to do that. We'll have to actually set up the exhibit today and make sure everything looks alright. That'll probably take a lot of time though. I won't be able to help both of them. Who should I help set up their exhibit? Fuck Selena. Thirsty as fuck. Don't want anything to do with it. Shoji, I'm relieved you came. Setting up this body language exhibit is difficult. Can you give me a hand? As long as I don't have to glue anything again. I might accidentally glue my hand to the poster board again. These posters need to go on the screen behind us. And we're going to need a table out front there for the papers. Also, I made little booklets for how to read a guy's body language. Do you like them? You mean you made little guides for people to figure out that I'm actually a guy? What a nice idea. It must have taken you a while. Yes, that's what I really thought. No, not really. I just made one and the rest were copying and stapling. They're not very large. Thank you for helping me. This would be a huge project otherwise, and I do want everything to look good. Don't worry about it. Besides, you were so prepared, it's not like we really needed to rush. That's true, I feel bad for some of the girls who got a slow start. But I guess that's their own fault. Yeah, like fucking Selena over there. Look at her. What a schmuck. So, you didn't want to make an exhibit yourself? No, that seems like a lot of work, and I'd rather just help out. I don't need the points anyways, and you have to put something together as a class representative. It's only right that I help you. You're very kind, Shoji. When we're done, I think this will look great. Festival really liven things up around here. Those food stalls are very academic, you know. Where did they get ramune for their stall? That one right there? The one, the orange one? The orange one next to the crepe, spelled incorrectly because there's no circumflex, I think that's what it's called, over the E. It's nice to see the results, especially after how hard everyone worked. There's so many stalls about many different things. Some of the girls that are interested in hobbies and crafts, but there's really not much here I want to buy. Fans and flower crowns aren't really my style, even in my girl persona. Though I'm not going to turn down cotton candy. A guy can have a sweet tooth too, after all. Maybe I'll grab some after I visit Selena and Hoshi, though. No! Fuck Selena! Don't visit her! It's a trap! Wow, Wistara looks busier than ever. And now what do you think his body language is saying about her? He's definitely into her. How do you know that? Well, I don't know exactly. You might realize why you think that if you look through this book, there's some subconscious clues that we pick up on. Oh, hold on, let me check it out. You're really teaching them how to read body language. Better stand like some of the girls around here. Okay, so he's leaning slightly towards her rather than away. His feet are actually pointed in her direction. That means he isn't subconsciously thinking about leaving conversation. Plus, his hands are tucked in his pockets, leaving his chest open. If you were to close off the conversation, he'd cross his arms instead. Excellent, that's completely right. If you ever notice you're with a group of people, and you take a sip, and then a sip of your drink, and then someone else takes a sip of your drink as well, and you make eye contact, that's a clue that they're trying to mimic you, because we often find it easier and more relaxing to hang out and talk to people who mimic our own actions. So anytime I see that, even though I know that's not what people are doing, it's always like really weird to me, knowing that all of these clues and stuff. So it's a really interesting topic. You should look into it if you're interested in finding how people tick. This is a picture of his face not blurred out. See? Now it's much easier to tell that he's interested in her. but you can tell that and maybe even more without seeing his face as well. Isn't that a little too analytical? And Shoji here is very perplexed about something. But we don't need to see her body language to know that. Sorry, I was just thinking. How's it going? Your booth looks pretty popular. It is. Once word got around that there was a stall for figuring out what guys are thinking. Okay, so I guess Selena's the only thirsty lesbian in the school. That's nice to know. I'm safe with just one person trying to gobble up my dick. Or gobble up my carpet. I guess she's assuming that I have. I guess there's one in my dorm. It might be a little too large to eat in all one sitting. Well, I'm sure you can imagine. Why couldn't she have made a stall about what girls are thinking? Glad it turned out so well. Has our teacher been by yet? Yes, all of the teachers came around hand motions to look at the stalls before the festival was open to anyone else. They seemed pleased with my materials and presentation. That's good to hear. Looks like you're going to be busy for a while. I'm gonna go look at some of the other stalls. As predicted, after all, your feet were turned the other way. It's a little scary, you know. Sorry, I'll try not to overanalyze you if you're not comfortable with it. I mean, it's not like I have any reason for you to not analyze me. Good cover-up. I just, Oh, it looks like Selena's at her stall. I should probably go say hi. Sure, Shoji. That's fine. Enjoy the festival. She knows! There aren't as many people at Selena's booth, but these must all be sports enthusiasts. And here's one of our very own track stars now! Why didn't we put your face up there in the collage, Shoji? I'm not that good. Not even better than you. Isn't she modest? It's not modesty. I've literally never beaten her. It's the truth. Anyway, why don't you go volunteer to demonstrate the ideal running pose for them? It's not how volunteering works. That's my thought. What does she mean by ideal running pose anyways? She didn't prepare me for this. I just run in whatever way feels natural. I always just run like this. See? Incorrect form can lead to injury or slow you down, which is one of the main reasons why track is such a difficult competitive sport and why she has never beaten me, the great thirsty lesbian of 2015. Vote for me. She's trying to convince them that track is harder than their sports? Can't say I'm surprised. Selena's usually competitive wherever she can be. But she doesn't seem to take winning or losing too seriously, so I guess she just likes the thrill. So how are you enjoying the festival, Shoji? This is your first one with our school, so I guess you're kind of like freshman in that way. You can still be impressed by this kind of thing. If it's your fourth time around, it kind of loses its charm. I think it's really interesting. I can tell that everyone worked hard on it. Yeah, ha 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 ha. I heard the teachers went around this morning and took down booths that weren't any good. They can do that? Anyway, this one got good remarks since there's so much informational research. It'll also help get some more of the underclassmen interested in trying out for the track next year. Sounds like you rehearsed that pretty well. I like to cover all the bases. I was gonna make a thirsty lesbian joke about covering all the bases, but I will refrain. I've given her enough shit so far. I'll just hold off for right now. But it is actually true, you know. Miss Rowan's pretty desperate to find someone to replace us once we graduate. Unless you manage to meet me, though. Unless you manage to meet me. Unless you manage to beat me, though, I think my track record is pretty safe where it stands. Well, I haven't caught up yet. No, but maybe you will. Still pretty early in the year. Glad you stopped by. See you this afternoon once it starts getting dark. Well, it wasn't my choice, it was the games forcing me to. But, hi. Fireworks display, obviously. Didn't you hear about it? I knew it! Anime has not steered me wrong yet. I knew it. No, I must have missed it. How? How? Have you never been to Japan before? It's the coolest part of the whole stupid festival. The whole stupid festival? So you don't like the festival then? Is that what you're saying? Whatever. Every year the teachers get together and set off fireworks in the sports field. Then the whole school goes out to watch. Last year one of our teachers lost her eyebrows. Hey, I lost one of my eyebrows! We have so much in common. That sounds safe. It was! It was pretty safe. My face burned and I couldn't figure out why. And then I looked in the mirror. And it was like someone shaved it right off. It's a great time. Not the eyebrow shaving, the fireworks. In fact, it's the only part of the festival that's never boring. It's what everyone looks forward to after all the work they do on their booths. You're going to go, right? Not with you, that's for sure. Yeah, I'll definitely go. Great, then I'll have someone to sit with. Fuck! I mean, if you're okay with that. No! No! Abort! Alright, see you there, Shoji. God damn it. Oh, yeah. My savior, Hoshi. I got so caught up in the exhibition. Exhibition match. An exhibit. I forgot to ask you if you were coming to watch the fireworks. Which I suppose you are, seeing as you're here. A bit silly of me to ask now, I suppose. Yeah, I didn't want to miss them. It looks like most of the school is here too. Hey Shoji. Hi Hoshi. You came to watch the fireworks too? Yes, I didn't get to see much of the festival today since I mostly stayed at my booth. But I definitely didn't want to miss the fireworks, but it's still broad daylight. I feel you. By the time I started wandering around, some people were already packing up their things. We should find a place to sit. This way, I got here early and scoped out a good place. Scoped. This is actually a nice place to watch the fireworks from. And now we're not too crowded by other people. Let me sit in your lap, Shoji. Can you just fuck off, Selena? Just please. You're making me really hard not to constantly give you shit. The only thirsty person in this goddamn school. No, fuck off. You sit on the grass. What? Why? Oh, don't be a spoil sport. I just want to sit with you. Then fucking sit next to me. I don't need to sit next to me. That's what I said. I don't think think I'd be able to see very well. Well, let's test it. Please don't sit on my lap. Hoshi, help me. I think you can probably see fine, can't you? Give it a check. Do you have the fireworks? No, Hoshi! Why? There's really no way her head would be in your way. God damn. Whose side are you on anyways? Oh fine. I just wanted to get some fun rumors going. Seriously, stop. You're thirsty as fuck. You ain't getting any of my man body, who is technically now a man-woman body. Fuck off. Just go sit. You can't even sit with us now. You're evicted from your own spot that you spotted out. Go. You're gonna stand in the corner. Sorry to spoil your fun. Sun's almost set anyways. We should be starting soon. It's broad daylight. They really are pretty. A little loud though. What a... Oh, okay. I was about to insult her, but that's Hoshi. She's fine. Whatever. We're bros. My favorite part about sour fireworks is the sound they make, but I think it scared Hoshi. She jumps every time one goes off, and she was holding onto my sleeve a minute ago. Selena just cheers every chance she gets. We should have brought sparklers. Then that would give us something to do between fireworks. I don't know if I'd trust you with a sparkler. I don't even trust you talking to me.